Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to this next iced coffee date. I'm going to give you a recap of week 8 of my 12-week cut. So we're getting there. We're getting close to the end and I'm seeing progress. We're making progress. But honestly, last week was a hard week because guess I'll give you all the behind the scenes sad details. Oh my gosh. So Mother's Day last Sunday, or a week ago Sunday, definitely saw some blood in my stool. I know we love talking about all of this, but dealing with UC stuff, always kind of like a bit of a panic moment. But prior to that, I had been taking ibuprofen for the pain for my back, hip, and everything. And you're really not supposed to take ibuprofen when you have IBD, so I knew it probably wasn't the best, but I was also like in a decent amount of pain. So I was really just trying to like manage that pain and inflammation and everything. But long story short, I don't think it was helping as far as like my UC symptoms. So woke up Sunday on Mother's Day, a little bit panicked. Also stopped the ibuprofen right then. But a little bit panicked about, potential flare symptoms getting out of control. So jumped into doing all the things that I needed to do to, get me out of that flare, and knock on wood, a week later, I think we're okay. I'm not in panic mode. So whatever I was doing last week worked. So obviously I just feel like the focus of last week shifted a little bit, and there were moments where I was like, I don't know if I want to do this cut. I don't think this is the best thing for me. But talking to Mal, he made a good point. He's like, it's not the food, and it's never the food. UC and me, it's just not the food. It's 100% stress. I mean, taking ibuprofen was probably not helping that situation, but I've been pretty stressed the last couple of weeks just because we have a lot of clients, a lot of them, finishing up their testing, getting them their protocols, getting started with their coach. And then I have, 27 fit and fueled ladies. So it was just a lot going on. And then my 8-week fitness challenge that's coming up. So just there was a lot of things happening. And then, just a lot of appointments for my hip and back. And then Quinn's school has a half day like every other day. So it was just like a lot of things happening. And yeah, I was stressed for sure. So hopefully we're in a good place. But last week was just like mentally tough on me because I was in more pain because I wasn't taking the ibuprofen and just getting really, really frustrated. I haven't been able to work out. I mean, I've been working out at Magnitude. I was working out 2 days a week there. We were thinking just 2 days a week there, just doing less to see if that would help. And I'm still in pain. Like this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, super painful, not in a great mood, just because of the pain. So I decided to put my membership on hold for 2 weeks, do absolutely nothing, no walking, no workout, no easy workouts, no body weight workouts, no upper body workouts, like literally nothing. I think the only thing I'm gonna do is some stretching, just like my exercises and stretching and everything. But other than that, nothing. I'm doing nothing for the next 2 weeks to see if this gets better. I do have an appointment on Thursday with an orthopedic doctor, which the whole thing, getting referrals and everything, oh my gosh, it's like jumping through hoops, but got a referral to somebody here on the South Shore. Heard they're really good, so excited to see what happens with that. And we have a few ideas of what we could potentially try as far as just like getting the pain under control. So yeah, just very, very frustrated. It's been 10 weeks since I hurt my back. Like this is not a small injury, this is a big injury, and it's really annoying. And of course, I'm just a little bit worried that maybe I did something a little bit more serious, but also knowing myself and knowing how impatient I am when I can't work out, I have been trying to work out this whole time. So now I am doing nothing. I'm just hoping this will work. So as far as like looking ahead to the next week, I'm like a little bit on the fence because I know I wasn't totally consistent with tracking and everything last week. I don't think I did a bad job. I was definitely aware of it. I definitely tracked some days, got my protein in and everything, but I don't think I was as consistent as I could have been. So I'm a little on the fence about cutting more calories, and I also don't like eating less than 2,000 calories. Like that just is stressful because I just know my body needs at least 2,000 calories to function properly. So like eating below that makes me a little bit nervous. So I'm like on the fence about cutting calories. I feel like I should just be more consistent this week before I cut calories. But we're also getting to the end of this cut and I would like to see more progress. So I decided I'm gonna cut just 50 calories and be more consistent. So we're down to 1950 to 2100. So let's see how that goes. I feel like I'll be right around 2000 and just be consistent with that. Just be on top of it this week. So the goal, of course, is just to be consistent with protein. Oh, and then I was a little bit more on top of my fiber last week. We're going into the blood sugar module for Fit and Fueled. So the next 2 weeks are going to be all about blood sugar, why it's important, what to do, blah, blah, blah. And I really think like blood sugar could be at the heart of a lot of weight loss problems, weight gain, energy issue, mood issues, hunger issues, cravings. It's obviously connected to hormones and thyroid health. I mean, blood sugar is connected to everything. And when I did my advanced training for FDN, so there's like the regular FDN training, and then they have all these advanced modules for level 2. And the one on blood sugar, I can't tell you how many times they went back to blood sugar being at the heart of 1 million health issues. It was very, very interesting that they like kind of like put all their eggs in that basket. And they even had this image of a tree where at the root, with blood sugar, along with, you know, stress management, getting sunlight, finding joy in your life, a lot of the like big foundational kind of woo-woo things. And then from there was like nutrition and fitness and, you know, all the other things. But it was just really interesting how they just kept going back to this being like blood sugar as at the heart of all of these health problems, including your weight loss goals. So it'd be really good to get into detail about blood sugar with the Fit and Fueled ladies. And I'll share some stuff here too. But my point was, I've been just on top of that fiber goal because when you eat fiber at the start of a meal, it helps slow that digestion process, which can mitigate your glucose response from that. So the glucose goddess, who her stuff is great. She just like makes it so easy and accessible, and she's a researcher, so this is what she does. She like studies blood sugar and whatnot. But her whole thing was having a veggie starter before your meals. So I've been like adding like a bunch of broccoli or cauliflower with my eggs in the morning and making sure I have some sort of vegetables at lunch and dinner, but just adding these like veggie starters and getting just more fiber throughout the day. So that's kind of what I've been doing like last week and a focus for this week, getting in that protein and everything. So yeah, just excited to keep on trucking, keep on doing my thing, and hopefully I'll just be in a better mood as far as this injury goes. Because you guys know, like if you're somebody who's fit and you get injured, it's hard to not be able to do what you want to do. And when it's been 10 weeks, 2.5 months, it's really starting to get old and starting to get frustrating. So I just need to do nothing and be okay with it. And hopefully on June 5th, my grand return to fitness, I'm gonna go to Magnitude, I'm gonna book my workout, go on the 5th and just get back into it, slowly get back into it. So we'll see. Anyways, I have rambled on forever. So yeah, week 8, I think it was just highs and lows last week. Oh, I forgot to tell you, scale went down 1 pound. We'll take it, you know what I mean? I even saw, what day did I weigh myself? I weighed myself over the weekend and it was down 2 pounds, but then I weighed myself today and it was only down 1 pound. So fluid fluctuations, you know, but I do think we're trending in the right direction. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. We'll take that small cut, and the goal is just consistency this week. Consistency, protein, fiber, and not exercising in any way. All right, guys, happy Monday. I hope you enjoyed this update. See you soon.